Happy Saturday evening. I'm leaving the office about 7:25 at night. I am headed home after being in and out of the office quite a bit all day. Had a fairly good day, but I had a quick thought. I was trying to think of a way to specifically do a video where I don't ask you to do anything and I simply bring some value to you and something that you can learn and practically use right away. And so the first thing that came to mind was, why do most insurance agents fail? And I think it really goes back to, I used to talk a lot about, and I still do every now and then, about a consistent weekly system. I also haven't done a car video in a while, so here we are. But I was driving home and thinking about you guys. Picked up some Qdoba and some chocolate chip cookies on my way. And so I believe a big reason is the lack of consistency in a weekly system. Most agents have no clue what their system should be, how they should get in front of prospects, or even what that weekly system should look like. I've kind of developed what I like to call the triple S system. Set, sit, and sell. I believe that every insurance agent, doesn't matter what type of insurance you're selling, should set 15 appointments every single week. So that's the set portion. Set 15 from leads, cold calling, door knocking, whatever it takes, doesn't matter. But you got to set 15. If you're working, if you're working leads, it'll be a little easier, and you'll probably have a higher closing rate just because you're seeing people that actually have interest. So that's the first thing, is set 15. The second S is sit, to where you actually end up sitting with about 10. So after you set 15, you're gonna lose some along the way. Some people are gonna change their mind. They're going to cancel. They're gonna say they got sick and they had a doctor's appointment or whatever. You're against people that forget, they back out, they double book, they leave, they hide behind the couch, they take the kids and run in the woods behind the house and hide, whatever it is. But you're gonna end up probably sitting with about 10, statistically. So we've got 15 set, sit with 10, and when you sit with 10 and ask 10 people to buy every single week, you'll generally sell, that's the last S, set, sit, and sell. You'll end up selling about 5. Now again, if you're cold calling, and you're sitting with 10, you may only sell 3 or 4. If you're door knocking and you get in front of 10, you may only sell 3 or 4. If you're selling leads, you may sell 5 or 6. So my weekly system and my challenge to agents on how to develop and work a weekly lead system would be, set 15 appointments every single week. Sit with 10 of those. Sit and ask 10 people to buy every single week, and you'll end up selling about 5. Now, it sounds like a big number, because setting 15, sitting with 10, and selling 5 sounds like a lot. And for a lot of agents it is, because when you talk about selling 5 policies every single week, that's about, I'm gonna make another circle around my neighborhood while I'm talking to you guys, because I'm not ready to get to my house. 5 policies a week times 50 weeks in a year, that's 250 apps a year. Most agents never come close to 250 apps. Most agents, a little secret between me and you, most agents never actually sell 100 policies a year, 100 apps a year, especially captive agents, even independent agents. So it sounds like a lot, but it's simple, but it's not easy. I heard that from an agent out in Ohio one time. Simple but not easy. But it all comes back to setting 15. If you don't set 15, nothing will happen. Most insurance agents actually sit, statistically, with about 1 to 2 prospects a week consistently, which is sad, horrible, and is a direct reflection of why insurance agents fail. They don't sit with enough people. They don't set enough appointments. Because they don't set enough appointments, they don't end up sitting with enough people. Because they don't sit with enough people. That's actually my landlord for our building that we lease. We're about to take on additional 4,500 square feet and end up leasing the entire 9,000 square foot building. Kind of funny, he lives by me. They don't set 15, they don't sit with 10, and they don't end up selling 5. That's my challenge to you, is week in and week out. I'm gonna challenge you, and I'm gonna be the dude that comes on and says, hey, do me a favor. I hate seeing people fail. I've made it my mission in this business to keep people from failing. So my challenge to you, you don't wanna fail? You don't wanna be a number? You don't wanna be a statistic like 92% of insurance agents that fail? Then do me a favor. Set 15, sit with 10, and sell 5. That's my message. That's my Success Saturday evening message as I pull into my house about 7:30 at night. That's my challenge to you. Set 15, sit with 10, sell 5. If you're consistent about the Triple S system, you'll succeed. You definitely won't fail. That's my message. I'm not gonna ask you to do anything. I'm not gonna ask you to buy anything. That's my way of bringing value to you. In the car, once again, like I started in the car 2 or 3 years ago. So hope you have an awesome weekend. Go set and see 10 next week. Appreciate you guys.